Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bigger Than Race, exposure to all things truth, whether you like it or not, with unique perspectives from different beings from all walks of life. This is Bigger Than Race. Investigate truth on your own terms.
Good day, everyone. Wakes Lions here with another BTR short clips for you to talk about some terminology and what it means to me and how I see it. Here on the Zoom with me is my brother, my investing partner, someone that has been there for me in personal things and professional things, someone that's helping me grow my portfolio, and I'm sure I help him out sometimes too. And we're just going to talk about something. I know I promised you guys this video a long time ago, but we're going to talk about artificial general intelligence and what that means to us. You know, Matthew and I, we have a really good understanding of this space and where technology is going in the future. However, Matthew and I are not developers. We are not scientists. We are just investors. And between the two of us, we've had a lot of conversations about artificial general intelligence and what that means. And something for me, you know, when I heard that term, I was like, what is artificial general intelligence? And when it was explained to me, it's when you bring sentience to that intelligence. And to me, sentience is compassion, it's situational awareness. And so artificial intelligence, in my eyes, has always meant artificial general intelligence. But artificial and general intelligence, now that I know, is way, way, way more advanced than just regular artificial intelligence. And, you know, that's what got me excited about artificial intelligence, is when I started hearing about sentience. And that's when I realized that this is no longer sci-fi, you know. And so I got here Matthew. His name is Futures in the group. He's a huge component of the group, and glad to have you here, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's good to
So,
be.
go ahead.
Oh, it's good to be here.
Nice, man. So when I know when we heard about hypercycle, me and you started doing cartwheels, but when was your big reason, or your big like enlightening moment, when you realized that artificial intelligence is what it is?
It's got to be probably like over a year ago or so. I just saw how fast like technology has been evolving. And really like I'm a 1980s kid, so I grew up on Super Nintendo, N64. I saw like the birth of like some of the newest computers back then towards like the mid to late 90s, and I saw how fast technology has been going. And I feel that we're probably, our generation or so, I would say is I would say we're the luckiest as far as technology goes, because we got to see it all. We got to see, some saw like the first Atari, and now, we're looking at quantum computing. So
Mhm.
it was about like a year ago, I would say. Um, and really like Brando opened my eyes, being in Bigger Than Race community, to really investigate truth on my own terms. And I really put two and two together, especially when I saw the capabilities that Hypercycle had to offer, how they're creating like a whole internet of AI. And really right now it's like AI and technology is like, I would say it's like outpacing, like, it's growing exponentially. And there is more, I would say, you know, we need like more developers or so to even like keep up with the pace, that demand or something. So I mean it's really good to see, coming
That's
along.
awesome. Yeah, I one of the things, you know, bigger the race, that, you know, helped me understand everything was that when Brando would say that they're not competing against each other. You know, we need all of these protocols to work together. And, you know, I really like how you've been in the group and you've talked about artificial intelligence and how it brings together everything. What are the things that when you think about artificial intelligence and like other sectors in the space, like what other sectors pop in your head when you think about artificial intelligence?
Well, I immediately think about GameFi and like what I was just talking about, the evolution of gaming, Web 2 gaming into Web 3. You know, I see the power in cloud computing, a lot of data storage.
Hmm.
Every year, there's a new iPhone, there's a new Android or Samsung device, and they all require more and more data. All these new games, like the PlayStation 5 games, they all require more storage space to even, you got one game that might be over 100 GB. I mean, it's
Whoa.
crazy how things have expanded, because back then, like, Super Nintendo, like
Right.
maybe like 1 kilobit or something. I mean, it's
Yeah.
that. So I see that GameFi, cloud computing, and AI, they all need each other. It's kind of like an all-in-one. Each of them, and really there is no winners. More as a unified front, I would
Hmm.
I would really like think of it as, So yeah, I mean, I love the evolution of artificial intelligence. I love leaders like Dr. Ben Gortzel, who's really you know, taking the wheel and really growing the evolution, because we need AI to really better the planet and everything that we do. We have so many problems around the world that where AI can actually solve. So I feel that really, and I'm most excited more on that technology standpoint, and cloud computing, but really it encompasses everything. AI needs cloud computing needs AI. There can't be, the latest and greatest games or esports competitions, game finance, all that stuff, without artificial intelligence. So, it truly is a new iteration, a new generation of you know, and really truly the internet of artificial intelligence. So that's what really moves me and excites, me personally as an investor, and as a human in this world. Yeah, really.
Right.
So,
Yeah, man. It almost sounds like you more so explain like a revolution, or not like an evolution. We're trying to use AI to help us, and listening to you talk, thinking about how many people go buy Grand Theft Auto and how many places we would have to store that energy, or not that energy, store that data. And back in the day, just like you said, we've seen the Atari. So we've seen all the cartridges that Nintendo made. We've seen all the discs that PlayStation made. And we could have been downloading it from the cloud, and that would have been better for the environment. And bro, I love it. It's like we can use something that can help us enjoy a better product, but then it's also better for the world. And then, like you said, the AI is going to be able to pinpoint and see things so that it can identify stuff for us. Like, hey, I'm a compassionate AI. I know that profits aren't as important as people. So, now that we have a CEO running the company that's an AI, and it's a sentient AI, and it knows compassion like you and I know compassion, then they might not bulldoze that farmhouse, or they might not take land from a village so that they can, because we've all heard the stories, corporations taking things. But if we had an artificial general intelligence that was sentient, it could help us do what we do best, which is be human. But then it could also do what it does best, which is be ultra smart, but then have that human factor,
yes.
and with it, it's kind of like that movie Idiocracy, like it kind of scary, bro. Like how dumb are people gonna get if all they do is play video games? But if they have a digital twin, then they won't need to be smart, right?
Exactly.
So I'm glad I invested in digital twin, man, and it's been good. I definitely excited about the next year. I'm happy that you jumped on. Just one last thing with your with artificial intelligence, would you say that, or artificial general intelligence, would you say that Sophia is already sentient? They're just keeping it under wraps, or what do you think?
I feel personally that there's still we're still like a few years, maybe 5 to 10 years out. I mean, I'm gonna bet on that. So I'll
Yeah.
bet as far as full 100% sentience. But it's really an exciting thing because we're gonna have assistant AI bots. And really they're not, to me personally, I feel that AI is gonna benefit the world more than like
Mm.
overtake the world or take control from us. I feel that they're just gonna benefit us. They're gonna kind of like ease up some of our tasks, like if we're a lawyer, attorney, or anything that we do as far like maybe we do taxes and accountants, um or we're a CEO of a top company, we can eat, the AI could do the many of the good tasks, and then that would free up a lot of the time for us to, for them to do, you know, more tasks or focus on other aspects of the company. So, I feel that this is a truly like a new world. And I would say like over the next 5, 10 years, it's going to be wild. So, I'm proud to be an investor in artificial intelligence and many of these companies that we're invested in. And I can't wait for the future. And really, if you like to learn more, really got to check out Bigger Than Race, the Patreon. Um, and really, we're going to play a clip at the end of the show to really highlight the BTR Army and many of the opportunities that we have for you. So I really appreciate the time today, Wakes, for hosting.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you jumping on. And, guys, Matthew's speaking from the heart. That man puts his heart into everything that he does. And I promise you, like, if something in his voice made you want to look into what we're doing, come check out Bigger Than Race. Matthew and I are prepared for the future, and we want you to be prepared. Here's the Bigger Than Race BTR Army NFT video. This gives us seed round allocations into upcoming projects before they hit public. We've done public and seed rounds, and we're going to do angel investments. That's our next goal. But right now, we're going to grow the community. There's only so many NFTs left. You have 2 tiers of entry. You have a general, gives you a $10,000 allocation. Right now, subject to change, who knows? I'm just saying that out loud. I don't know legal stuff. And then we have a second tier, which gives you a $750 allocation. And this is yours. We don't hold it. It's on the blockchain, smart contract, third party, verified. I never hold your funds. Brandon never holds them. It's a community. And thanks for helping me grow it, Matthew. Have a good day. And everybody, here's that video right now. Thank you.